Velocity TV begins now.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in for the wildest thrill ride of your life. So grab a snack and sit back because we're about to throw it down.
We've got the best three-wide action door-to-door racing on to turn number 4 you'll find on iRacing, right here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
We are about to crown tonight's champion, and it's time to let her dig.
We're restacked and repacked off of turn number 4. Who's it gonna be?
And your source for esports racing is live. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Full Velocity Racing Network, live tonight from Lakeland, Florida's USA International Speedway. It is the Sunday Shootout Series for the Dirt Warrior Racing League and presented by BladeNode.com. And it comes to you all over the place via Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch TV. What's good, everybody? Phil Lacasse is here. Jack Chewin's on the controls. And my broadcast partner tonight for the Dirt Warrior Racing League, our buddy from BladeNode.com, Sam Perry, going to call the action with me. But before we bring Sam into the conversation and do some racing, let's throw this thing trackside, pay honor to the nation, the United States of America, with the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we are back here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network this afternoon, brought to you by BladeNode.com. Simple web solutions powered by nerds. A Sunday shootout for our friends of the Dirt Warrior Racing League, about to take on to this 3/4 mile action track. And today's quick qualifier is the number 18 of Kyle Surratt, and alongside of him in the first row will be Mitchell Enos in the 097. In row number 2, the 319 is David Brewer. The 926, Barrett Bishop on the outside of row number 2. In row 3, Jim Revis with number 21 and Justin Pruitt alongside in the number 07. In our last row, Marcus Brown with the 725 and Skeggy Thrash aboard the number 150. That's going to be our 8 cars. I'll go 8 laps around the top 4 into the main event. So before we go racing, let's say good afternoon, good evening, I should say, to my broadcast partner tonight, our buddy from BladeNote.com, Sam Perry. Sam, how the heck are you, partner? Been a long time since we've caught you on the airwaves.
I'm pretty good, Phil. Down here in the broadcast booth, looking down at all the fans here.
Not in hazmat suits.
No, they're not in hazmat suits. They're not paying any attention to all that social distancing bullcrap. And you know what? They're just here to watch some damn good racing.
Dang right. We're going to see a lot of it here this evening for sure as we head in here to this 3/4 mile. It's been a while since I've come down to the U.S. International Speedway, so always great to get out there. I look over to the Facebook Live chat. I see our buddy Charlie Harrell. I affectionately call him Head Start Harrell. 100 stars. Thank you, Charlie, so much for that. You all out there will watch. You guys know how it works. Stars Donations, gang. They help us keep our broadcast rate low. They keep our accessibility high. They allow us to come out here each and every night because it's not cheap what we do. Put a lot of overhead, a lot of stuff that goes into what we do, the way we do things. So certainly appreciate you guys helping us keep the lights on and quality action every day we do so. Stars Donations go a long way. Head Start Charlie Harrell, looks like he did a little while ago when we were over at Team VLR about 20 minutes ago. He was out there watching, did some stars there as well. So Head Start Harrell, you are the man. These cars are getting ready to lock and load. The lights are out. What do you think we can expect here, Sam? You're a guy, you turn some laps in the simulation from time to time. This racetrack of the street stocks is always a fun time. It's kind of like the introduction, I think, a lot of us get as far as dirt racing goes here at this big track. What do you think we can expect here early on?
Well, I have never ran the USA dirt track. I've only done the asphalt track in the asphalt street stock cars. So I'm not entirely certain on what we should expect. But, Phil, the green flag is out, and Kyle Surratt's up front going into turn 1.
Yeah, sit back and get an education like the rest of us here. As the coach, Kyle Surratt, will lead us off to number 2. David Brewer going to go to the inside now. Mitchell Enos will drag race that second spot down the back chute. And look at that. Look at the fresh paint there. That all black number 9 Barrett Bishop Milner Media Design sponsored car. He'll ride on the tire tracks 2 wide for second. Brewer Enos door to door completing lap number 1.
Yeah. Kyle Surratt still up front. Mitchell Enos down in second. David Brewer third. The only 4 positions that have changed was from 6 back. Justin Pruitt started 6. He's now in 5th. With Skeggy Thrash starting 8th, now in 7th. Marcus Brown fell back to the 8th position. Coming off a turn 2.
They're doing a good job. Top 4 beginning to jumble up as well as Brewer now out to the second spot. Bishop going to fall in for third. And here comes Enos in the 097. He'll look back to the low side. Them guys in the transfer spot. Justin Pruitt in the 07. He runs 5th. He is outside of the transfer line. He has a lot of speed right now. You would think, Sam, it's time for Justin Pruitt to get on it. He's going to go, and he'll do so. He's to the low side of Mitch Enos. You got to think. You got to have pressure here. You want to avoid the LCQs if you can. Pruitt's going to get on it. He's going to run 5th and looking for 4th now to turns 3 and 4.
Yeah, Justin Pruitt looking to try to get around Mitchell Enos, but Enos not making it easy for him. He keeps shutting the door on him, as it were. And there goes got a little high off coming off of turn 2.
Sure did. He washed up the hill, lost a little bit of time now. We lost about 3 car lengths to Enos up ahead. Now Pruitt going to fall victim because now he's got a company down low. The 21 car, the evil one, Jim Revis, started deep in the field in Heat 1. He going to take a look-see down to the low side of Pruitt. I thought he may have the run there. Revis starting in the back. He's mired in the back of these top 4 drivers, Sam. They're running away. Pruitt now losing time to Enos. It's almost now a good 3 or 4 tenths of a second as we exit turn number 4.
Yeah, you're right about that. Kyle Surratt polling a bit. About 0.6 seconds in front of David Brewer. Barrett Bishop, zero point 0.8 behind the leader. And Mitchell Enos, 1.3 behind. He's Kyle Surratt. See, he must have a really good setup here at Lakeland.
Oh, yeah. Coach is always quick here as we put 2 laps remaining. A white flag in the air. One more trip around the 3/4 mile for the driver, the Bulletproof Motorsports number 18, Kyle Surratt, will lead us off the exit of turn number 2. The battle is for second now between David Brewer and Barrett Bishop. They will stay nose to tail in 3 and 4 as there's no transfer spot in play there. We'll ride it long. We'll stay to the low side off of turn number 4. The checkered flag goes in the air. Kyle Surratt will take down the winning heat race number 1. David Brewer for 2. Bishop for 3. Enos will grab the final transfer spot. Justin Pruitt, Jim Revis, Skeggy Thrash, Marcus Brown. Well, those 4 drivers, Sam, they're going off to the LCQs, and they'll have to still race their way on into the main event. I don't like having a race to the LCQs. I want to get it done early. I want to go through the heats and avoid, having any kind of my racing, future in jeopardy. I want to get out of the heats.
Yeah, you know what I'm really surprised about? Jim Revis did not make a transfer spot. Doesn't he usually make a transfer spot in these races?
Oh, he's usually pretty quick and one of the names to certainly watch for sure. So it's really strange to see Jim back there finishing 6th in Heat 1. I'm sure he'll regroup and the Dirt Warrior team will go to work and try to make that thing a little bit quicker. Just reading along some of the chat, I see Charlie come out here. Alphabet is unavoidable for some of these guys. I was there often. I know, Charlie. I lived there too, dude. If I were to do this, I'd be in the soup as well. I would probably never see a feature. I will guarantee it. But what I can tell you, heat race number 2 was on the racetrack on the pole with car number 11. That is Kyle Moyer, and alongside him, the 91 car is Tyson Pankow. In row number 2, the number 09 is Josh Ely with the number 40 of Jordan Curdy alongside. In the 3rd row, we'll keep an eye out. William Hargraves aboard car number 71. The 88 car alongside, that'll be Kevin Prettyman. Dan Stifler going to start 7th in his number 71 car and going shotgun on the field. The number 711, I should say. Roger Woody going to start 8th. So some different names we see out there, a lot of familiar names. But what do you think, Sam? We're through one heat race in. Racetrack hasn't probably run into quite a bit. There should be grip so far, low, middle, high, wherever these cars want to run. Track's still in good shape.
Yeah, after the first heat race, I'm pretty sure that low line's still going to be rather quick. I think this race you might start seeing guys starting to utilize the middle to high lane, the about halfway through maybe. But I'm pretty sure that I've seen that 11 of Kyle Moyer make some good passes out there, and the green flag is out as Kyle Moyer leads it down into turn 1.
Sure does. He'll stop the line, pedal down that white and green number 11, going to lead us into turn number 1 and 2 for the first time. Tyson Pankow there. Friend Josh Ely's number 09. He's to the low side. Look at the 40 of Jordan Curdy. Thought he may make a run off of turn number 2. Pankow's going to peek ahead of Moyer as we drive to 3 and 4. Ely's going to give the 11 car a shove now. Maybe make a thought 3 wide. They're not going to go 3 wide off the 4th turn of the first lap, are they?
Looked like they were looking at it, but it didn't happen. Kyle Moyer led that first lap by a margin of 0.01 seconds.
Burnett, he'll lead him at the line. He'll lead the way down into turn number 3. Is Pankow going to follow suit? Here comes the 09, the Bulletproof Motorsports number 09, Josh Ely. He's to the low side of Tyson Pankow as we race off the 4th turn. I think the good thing about this track, Sam, that it's really wide, it's really flat, so I think you can run the low side. You can really get that thing running up high. And I will tell you what, watching these opening laps, the 91 car doing a good job up high, not only holding off Ely, he may make a peek to the outside of Moyer as they race to the lead down in 3.
Yeah, he's doing a very good job coming into turn 4. he's making that high side work, uh, just barely, as he's on the outside quarter of the 11 car in turn two. Uh, he's a contender for this heat race, but let's just keep watching and see how Kyle Moore fends him off.
Yeah, you can see what he's doing. He's driving the car kind of in the middle lane, kind of washing up a little bit, keeping Tyson's car at bay there on the outside lane. But watch the way he pitches that car off, turns it real early, slides it up, now takes the run away from Pancow's 91 car. So Kyle really playing a lot of defense. Ely tried the low side of the 09. He almost got crossed up. That thing almost came up under him. Josh Ely losing precious time. He may bring Jordan Curdy, the number 40 car, into the fray. Let's race for third is now a race for the lead. Pankow made a room down to the low side of the crossover move. Tyson Pankow will lead here at the halfway point.
Yeah, I was watching how he did that. It looked like he pulled a slide job on Kyle Moore, and it looked like it paid off for him in the long run. Now Kyle has to try to keep the 09 and Josh Ely back behind him.
Certainly is.
But that's not working with Ely down on the low side already.
No, it's not. Moyer now going to have to run the high side, see if he can't keep Ely behind him. Kyle going to drive it deep into one, see if he can't get around the race leader. Tyson Pankow as they exit the corner. Moyer out by a nose. Pankow with the momentum run up high. He's going to peek himself out to the race lead. We're going to be dead even, racing for the lead in 3 and 4. And don't look now, Sam, but the starter going to put the white flag out. We're going to have one more trip around. Moyer and Pankow make a little contact. Here comes Ely, 3 wide for the lead.
Yeah, and Kyle Moore with just a nose out got the lead back from Tyson Pankow, and he's now cleared him up front coming into turn 3. Tyson Pankow looked to have bumped him a little bit in turn 4. As they come across the line, it'll be Kyle Moore, Josh Ely, and Tyson Pankow will be your top 3.
And also Jordan Curdy, the number 40. He'll transfer on into the main event. 5th will go to, we pull that up again. 5th goes to Kevin Prettyman. In the 88, Dan Stifler, William Hargraves, Roger Woody. Those will be the drivers going off into the LCQ. So 2 heat races in the books. We got one more on the docket. Heat race number 3 on the pole in this one. The number 61, the Carolina Outlaw, Josh Peacock, and alongside with car number 16, the points leader coming into tonight's advantage by 3. That is a 16, the Dirt Warrior, David Blackberg. In row number 2 with car number 1, the defending series champion, Alex Brewer, will start third with the number 13 alongside the Rockstar, DJ Kilinowski. In row number 3, aboard car number 12, the BladeNode.com Eichstadt Wraps Machine. Of course, that is Eric Eichstadt, and alongside with that Speedway number 6, that is Ryan Bronson. The Hammer, Henry Jones, will start 7th in car number 25, and shotgun on the field, a newcomer here at DWRL with car number 27, Jared Couch, will start in position number 8. So we got some new names out there with a lot of familiar ones. 7 familiar names. Jared Couch, a new name. What do you think it's like to be a guy like Jared, not knowing a lot of these guys, haven't seen him race here at all? It's got to be weird being the new guy coming into a established situation like this, you would think.
Let me cut in.
What do you think, Jack?
I just want to thank Tyson for the 200 stars.
Oh, Bubba out there at the start. Yeah, he did. Peek over. Tyson Pankow off the track. 200 stars. Love you, Bubba, for sure. X91 to the limit tonight, says Jason Salter. Good to see Bubba giving that car for a damn good ride. But, yeah, I'll tell you what. But pick up that story, Sam. I mean, you've been around the iRacing sim for a little while now. But for a guy like Jared to come in and try his hand with a lot of guys who we see here week after week, what do you think? He's feeling any nervous going out there and hanging out and duking it out with some of the best?
I tell you one thing, he might be feeling the way I felt when I ran that Knoxville race with DWRL. What was it, last season? That was my first time running dirt ever, and at Knoxville.
Experience, is it not? And you haven't done it before to go out there at that track. Yeah, that's tough. Give you kudos though. I won't even. They invite me to come out here and try these time and time. I don't have the courage to do it. I just don't. But let's go green flag racing.
Yeah, let's go green flag racing. Josh Peacock got a good little lead off the green flag coming off of 2. He's still out front with the 16 at David Blackberg down on the inside. Looks like David's not going to make it easy for him, but Josh is making that high line work. As far as I can see, he got a nose out in front to lead lap number 1.
Yeah, David Blackberg, our points leader entering the night. He has scored 173 points this season. Josh Peacock, coincidentally enough, number 61, now to his outside. Josh, second in the standings, 170, so he trails David by 3. Kyle Surratt, we saw win heat race number 1. He trails by 5. He scored 168. Daniel Stifler's number 71 car. He's currently 4th in the standings. He's 10 back and running at our top 5 to DJ Kilinowski, number 13. DJ's a part of this one. He is 13 on the lead. He's doing a good job right now running the outside lane. 3 wide for the lead off of number 2. I thought almost.
Looked like it was about to be that, but Josh doing a pretty good job on keeping Blackberg behind him. Blackberg still on the inside of him. Got the 013 at DJ Kilinowski. Now they're 3 wide in coming off of turn 2.
DJ got a big run off the corner now, putting Peacock the meat in the sandwich as we go 3 deep in 3 and 4. Josh and David make some contact down low. That may allow Kilinowski to run up high. Exiting turn number 4, a new race leader has emerged, giving the DJ Kilinowski 4 laps in, 4 to go. We saw them 2 racing down low. That's allowed the rock star. He's out to the race lead now. Peacock on the outside wall. He may lose to 3rd to Alex Brewer, who's down low.
Looks like it. That David Blackberg in 2nd, Josh Peacock in 3rd. That number 1, Alex Brewer, looking at the middle. It seems like in the turns, but Josh Peacock and David are making it hard for him. Josh still trying to fight to get back into that 2nd spot, while I can say that what I said in the 2nd heat race has now happened. That high line is now the fast line.
Yeah, it is. It certainly is. And Kilinowski going to lead the way off of turn number 2. We got 2 laps submitting last time around. Charlie Milner, 500 stars, buddy. Tubbs, I appreciate you. You do so much for us as far as a lot of our graphical work and our design work and our video stuff. We love you, Tubbs. We thank you for the stars. You are so much a part of this team, more than you will ever understand. As we exit turn number 4, the white flag going up in the air. DJ Kilinowski, maybe a coronation lap, because he leads by 3 car lengths down to 1. Peacock in for 2, but Peacock has his hands full because look at David Blackberg. 2 guys racing with a points lead. They're drag racing for 2nd, Sam, down the back chute.
And Josh and Blackberg made a little bit of contact on the back stretch, but it doesn't look like it fazed Blackberg too much. He's coming across the line.
Gonna finish 4th.
Yeah, he finished 4th. That last transfer spot into the feature.
Absolutely right. DJ Kilinowski picking up the win there over Josh Peacock, Alex Brewer, David Blackberg, Brian Brunson, Eric Eichstadt, Henry Jones, and Jared Couch will go off into our LCQ. We got 1 here tonight. 12 cars going to go out there. They're all going to race to the main event, so let's race it up for 12 laps. It is all for starting position about our A main. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the B main. On the pole with the number 07 will be Justin Pruitt with the number 88 alongside of Kevin Prettyman. In row number 2 with car number 6, that is Ryan Bronson with the number 21 of Jim Revis to the outside. In our 3rd row with car number 71, the Iceman, Dan Stifler, with the number 12 alongside the Voodoo Child, Eric Eichstadt in the 3rd row. Skeggy Thrash will bring the number 150 out from position number 7, and alongside of him, the 71 car will be William Hargraves. Number 25 will start ninth. That is the Hammer, Henry Jones, with our buddy Marcus Brown aboard car number 725. He will start in position number 10. 11th starter, the 711 of Roger Woody and Jared Couch with number 27. 12 cars, 12 laps around. The pressure is off, Sam. They're all going to race to the main event. I guess now is time to... We're going to race for starting position. And for guys like, say like a Marcus Brown, a Roger Woody, a Jared Couch, more seat time always equals better results. I mean, you want to get better at this. You got to practice. You got to log laps. This is a good time to do it.
Hey, you're right about that. Now it's I also just noticed that Eric didn't make it into the feature in his heat race. He's one of the ones that I was pulling for to get into the heat race.
I can't imagine why, because you look aside of the race car, Eichstadt wraps on it, BladeNo.com is on the race car, and I understand why you're rooting for him. I'm going to say thank you to Taylor Frost, first of all. 200 stars from Taylor, and Taylor, I have a question for you. Where the heck are you? The 14-2 is a fixture over here recently at the Dirt Warrior Racing League, so we're missing Taylor out there tonight, bud. Thank you for those stars. Thank you for watching. Hope all is well, man. Hope all is safe. Know what's crazy times we're living in. Jack roots for you every night. We're missing Taylor Frost tonight, for sure. That's what I mean. It's your pick every night. I mean, you're kind of left here naked. I'm sorry.
I'm picking the 12 of Eric Eichstadt. And no, I'm not being biased.
Never biased. Never. You know what? I'm going to go bold on this one. I am going to call Jim Revis going to win the B main. I guess we'll wait and see. Is Justin Pruitt and Kevin Prettyman going to be our front row? I'm going to root for Pruitt, too. I like Pruitt. Pruitt's a good guy. Off to number 4, iRaceTheGuyFlag.com. Green flag for 12 laps around. Let's race up the B main. Justin Pruitt will lead the field of 12 down to the turn 1.
Yeah, Justin Pruitt coming off of turn 2. He's got the 88 of Kevin Prettyman in tow, it looks like, I think. No.
Oh, that's a 6 of Ryan Bronson. Bronson of the Speedway machine to the outside. Him and Dan Stifler, they're going to come off a 4. And look at Jim Revis. He had a thought to go 3 wide off the corner. Prettyman's 88 car there as well. Revis, is he or is he not? We're pretty close to 3 wide out of 2.
Oh, someone got loose in the back. Who was that? Let me see who that was. The 711 of Roger Woody got loose coming off of 2.
He did, and he caught the race car. Good save by him as he keeps it straight as we complete lap number 2 of our B main. Justin Pruitt leading the way over Ryan Bronson, Dan Stifler. Now Kevin Prettyman holding off a good charging Jim Revis with 21. As the top 5 have broken away as Skeggy Thrash on the 150. He is locked in a side-by-side battle with Eric Eichstadt in the 12. Eric struggling. Him and Skeggy with a good race there over in 3 and 4, Sam.
Yeah, they're pretty good, but I got to tell you, Henry Jones got bumped in the back and turned around by the 71 of William Hargreaves.
Sure
but they're still getting up there. Justin Pruitt's still leading, looks like.
Pruitt doing a good job. He'll lead us off to number 2 as I got some more stars out there. Pull the glasses down, and thank you, Eric Brewer. 100 stars. Thank you so much, man. We certainly appreciate that. You guys showing us a lot of love, and really hope you guys like how we do things here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. It's been a crazy couple of weeks and months, hasn't it? All this lockdown, coronavirus, whatever, all this going on in the world today, everybody kind of looking for something to do. We've seen a lot of esports on TV. We've seen a lot of stuff. We see Eric Eichstadt wrecked over in turn number 3 and 4. That adds to the weird stuff we have seen. So we're hoping everybody's doing well, everybody feeling well, all the best wishes. And we've been certainly busy here at the network, and we're going to continue to do so. Sunday is a start what is going to be a busy 5 nights of programming. Of course, here tonight, we still have Dirt Series to come, the Randomizer Challenge. Todd Stanton will have you covered there at 9:15. Tomorrow night, the South Texas Speedway boys on full display tomorrow night. I believe we go on the air with that, I think, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, if I remember right, with the South Texas Speedway guys. Going to have a great time with them. Tuesday night, our buddy Charlie Milner, Dan Worthington, and the gang at the Spring Showdown Series. We'll see them on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. as well. Wednesday night, we come back out here with the Dirt Warrior Racing League. Wednesday night street fights. That comes to the airwaves at 9 o'clock, and then Thursday is a big one for us. So we race for the lead. You can find me at Thompson on Thursday night. I'll be over the NEMA Midgets. We have a great event, the Icebreaker, that was scheduled to be running here, well, today, if the real world is still going on. The NEMA Midgets will be in town. And also, Speed51.com, the Cincinnati Modifying Tour. We'll see Todd and Jeff McConey. They'll be over there on Thursday night. That'll be a great show for them guys. So as we race for the lead now, 8 laps old. We're going to complete 8 laps this time around. We're still racing for the lead. Ryan Bronson and Justin Pruitt putting on a good show. Dan Stifler there as well as we exit turn 4.
Oh, Pruitt and Revis got together. Revis, man,
That's teammates. It's team-on-team violence, I believe.
yeah, probably.
Gomer may have tried to take Pruitt, and
What caused it?
team-on-team violence thing. It's kind of like if Sam and our buddy Vlad Stafford from Blade, if you guys were going at it, and maybe Sam or maybe Vlad stole your lollipop or something. I don't know. Whatever way that may go. But we're racing for the lead off to number 2, and it's a really good race back here. Bronson, Kevin Prettyman, and Dan Stifel, they are nose to tail, but it is a really good 3-car battle this time by Sam. We are going to put 2 laps remaining. Prettyman goes to the wall. How about this run for the 6-car? Brian Bronson leads us off of 4.
Nah, he's doing pretty good. He doesn't have to worry about the 07 of Justin Pruitt anymore, as he's fallen back to the 6th position. Now he's got to worry about the 88 of Kevin Prettyman and the 71 of Daniel Stifler.
Yes, we're doing a really good job there trying to run it over as we're going to exit turn number 4. The white flag going up in the air on the B main. Bronson going to lead, but Prettyman's on the outside. We're door to door, the final lap into turns number 1 and 2. Bronson down low, runs it in deep. Prettyman with the big run of that white number 88. Team Dirt Track Junkies on the side of that one, I believe, for that number 88 car. Also, RJ Motorsports, I believe, where Kevin comes from. Kevin versus Bronson. Stifler going to ride a distant third. We're in 3 and 4 on the final lap. Let's exit turn number 4, put the checkered flag in the air, and Kevin Prettyman going to win the B main over Ryan Bronson. Dan Stifler for 3rd. Jim Revis will finish up 4th. Skeggy Thrash going to hold on for a top 5 over Justin Pruitt. Will Hargraves, Jared Couch, Eric Eichstadt, Henry Jones, Roger Woody rounding out our 11-car field there for the B main. We called for 12. We got 11. So that'll do it for the B main. We'll race off into our 60-lap main event presented by BladeNo.com, the Sunday Shootout Series. I hope everybody's doing well out there, Sam. Everybody doing well in your neck of the woods. I want to check in on everybody out there. I mean, weird times we're in.
Yeah, everyone's doing just fine out here.
It sounds like you're home for a change. You're never home.
I'm going back to work tonight after this broadcast. So I gotta fly back up to Ackworth, Georgia, so I can get in the car and go over to Birmingham, get back to work.
All right. Well, I'm glad he's deciding he wants to hang out in his little bit of time he has to kill to come out here and hang out with his buddies. At the Full Velocity Racing Network, Sam Perry from BladeNo.com joining me, Phil LaCasse. Jack Truman's doing an awesome job, as he always does at the controls for us, and appreciate all his efforts as he is out here each and every night with us. If he's not running our controls, I'm certainly sure he is back behind the scenes working with everybody. As I see a new name, Paul Lanford, out here in the chat. Why do they call Revis the Evil One? Well, this is exactly why. Jim Revis is one of the most talented painters in the iRacing dirt community. He runs a painting company called Evil One Graphics. So the nickname, the Evil One, just kind of naturally followed Jim along. And there's the answer. Evil One Graphics. Look him up on Facebook. Jim does a lot of great raps, including the one that number 21 car is riding here tonight. And we'll watch what these guys do over a 60-lap main event. Jason Salter's out there also helping me answer the question. Jason, I'm glad you're doing well, bud. Wish you were out here racing. Sure, you're busy as you normally are. Let's take a look at our Voiles Trucking starting lineup for our main event on the pole with car number 18. That'll be the coach, Kyle Surratt, with the number 11 of Kyle Moyer alongside. In row number 2, we find the rock star, DJ Kilinowski, with the number 319 of David Brewer to his outside. In row number 3, the 09 of Joshua Ely with Bulletproof Motorsports teammate, car number 61, Josh Peacock, alongside of him. Team HRE will bring us the number 9 car of Barrett Bishop. He will start 7th with the X91 car of Tyson Pankow alongside. In row number 5, defending champion of the series, car number 1, Alex Brewer. He is flanked by the number 097 car of Mitchell Enos. Jordan Curdy with the number 40 car will make up row number 6 with the number 16, the points leader, David Blackburg, starting off in 12th. Kevin Prettyman and Ryan Bronson will make up our next row with the 71 of Daniel Stifler. And Jim Revis with car number 21. He will start off 16th. Skeggy Thrash, Justin Pruitt, William Hargraves, Jared Couch, Eric Eichstadt, Henry Jones, Roger Woody, and Marcus Brown. That is 24 cars, our starting lineup tonight here from Lakeland, Florida, USA International Speedway. We're off of turn number 4, the iRacing, iFlag.com. Green flag goes in the air, 60 laps around, Sam. Let's go racing. It's going to be Kyle Surratt going to lead the way off of 2.
Yeah, leading the way off of 2 as they're bunching up coming off of turn 2 as Kyle Surratt goes into turn 3. It's Surratt, Moyer, and Kilinowski up your top 3 for the moment. It looks like it.
Kilinowski is going to grab the second spot away from Moyer, but Kyle may say not so fast, my friend, because here comes the 11 car back down to the low side of the speedway. He took a run at second, take a run at Kilinowski there, looking for that second spot. DJ will peek ahead. Kyle Surratt somewhere off of the distance, number 18. He had the pole. He led practice. He won qualifying. He's out the 4 car lengths off of 4.
Yeah, I'm looking down here at the battle between Kyle Surratt and who is that? Not Kyle, Tyson Pankow and the
You're back here watching Pankow and Ely and Bishop all running together through 3 and 4. That's a good battle there. David Brewer up ahead there at 319. This is good racing going on back there for 5, 6, and 7. Good catch on that one there. Is now Pankow going to make his way around Brewer. Bishop going to backslide in the 9 car. Ely will as well. Ely started 5th. He is all the way dropped back to 8th. And David Blackburg in the number 16. He's working over the low side. He got wicked loose off of 2. Kind of looks a little bit slickery down that low side early on.
Looks a bit like he got a little loose coming out of that turn, and he's still back there. I'm watching the 61 of Josh Peacock in that 4th position. He's trying to get back. He's trying to get to the back of the 11 of Kyle Moore. See if he can't get in contention. Josh, he's a really good racer. He's balanced out on both the asphalt and the dirt. He's been he's won.
Been a busy guy, that's for sure, as he's been playing on the asphalt, playing on the dirt, doing some new disciplines. And we have a new race leaders emerged. As this time off to number 2, the rock star, DJ Kilinowski. He not only ran down Kyle Moyer, he completed a pass on him. And now DJ, look at him run away. 3 car lengths, the rock star has found some speed. The HRE number 13 in himself and teammate Barrett Bishop beginning to work their way through the field as well. But look at Surratt now. We thought Kyle maybe the quickest car here. Well, DJ's in the lead. Kyle Moyer in the 11 car. He's to the low side of Surratt. Sam, they're over in turn 3.
Yeah, they are. They're DJ Kilinowski starting to pull on the field. Reminds me of that. Last season, one of last season's races in the Harley Davidson series.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. They were really going at it good. And we got some good one going on back here. Was watching Peacock wrestle with Kyle Moyer. Barrett Bishop was also there on 9. They were nose to tail through 1 and 2. And I thought for a minute, all 3 cars are going around. They all kind of stacked up on each other. Ely in the 09 there as well. It is all a single file, this wad. We're all over the place here, the 3/4 mile. Lakeland, Florida's USA International Speedway. We are on lap number 9. What do you say, Jack? I bet you're going to pick a Sheffield Graphics on board.
Number 9.
Number 9 of Barrett Bishop. Barrett running in the 5th spot. You look out up ahead of him, and he's got Kyle Moyer up ahead. Him and Peacock been having a good race behind him. You got Tyson Pankow, Ely to the bottom side, but Sheffield Graphics on board. For the 9 car of Barrett Bishop, we're gonna see the Sheffield Graphics guys, Mike Sheffield and the gang over at Cyber Thunder Racing League as well. He does a lot of painting for coming up here on Wednesday night, the 15th. We will be for the first of what's going to be 3 consecutive Wednesday nights. Jack and I will be over at Cyber Thunder, so that'll be a great time to catch up with Mike Sheffield, Tom Ricker, David Patton, all the gang at Cyber Thunder, as we have our first yellow flag of our main event, Sam, on lap number 10.
Yeah, I didn't see exactly what happened.
I bet you Jack will.
Yeah, Jack's got all the controls.
That's a lot. Sit to the outside wall, got into the side of the 40 of Jordan Curdy inside, got in the inside wall, and then got the Jordan Curdy's number 40. And Henry Jones kind of just had a little nowhere to go, kind of got caught up and turned around. And there's our story, the first yellow flag of the night. All yellows here on the network, brought to you by our friends at Jonathan's Journeys. Check them out today at jmaxstrong.com.
I got the video up over here, and apparently Facebook automatically brings up the captions when I have the sound muted. Captions are doing pretty good, actually.
Following along with them myself. I tell you what, I thought I was going kind of nuts. I'm like, why is there words on the bottom of my screen following along to every word of my voice? I was kind of scared there for a minute.
Yeah.
Thought I was in the Twilight Zone.
It did mess up one time though. When you said Jordan Curdy, it said you said Jordan Courtney.
Well, okay. Well, didn't say Courtney, but
no, I heard you.
That would bring me to my local congressman. I don't want to think about that name at all because that's just not a good thing to do for me. That'll get the blood pressure raised up for sure. Don't want to do that, but we're certainly happy you have joined us here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. We have been a full day already. You guys missed a good one. 100-lap main event for the gang at Team VLR, preparing for the Spring Fling, leading us into the Lakeland, Florida area here tonight. The Dirt Warrior Racing League, BladeNo.com Sunday Shootout, and we'll headline tonight, finish it up. Todd Stanton will be over with the gang at DirtSeries.com, the Randomizer Challenge. I tell you what mod we're in and what track we're going to be at. I don't think they've drawn that lucky pill yet to figure it out. I think that'll be happening here anytime. But Todd Stanton will be over there at Dirt Series at 9:15 p.m. East Coast as we go back under the iRacingIFlag.com. Green flag, Delaware, double file restart. Finds DJ Kilinowski in the race lead with HRE teammate, number 9, Barrett Bishop. Him and Josh Peacock will fight for second off of 2.
Yeah, and Josh Peacock, it's still Kilinowski up front with Peacock and Surratt in your I guess you would you even call it a second row in the Delaware?
Yeah, I guess technically it kind of is, but it kind of isn't at the same time. But Kyle Surratt disappeared out of my view. He's currently running in second.
Yellow.
And we're going to slow it on down once again. Yellow, yellow, yellow for the second time on lap number 15. So Team Hard Motorsports yellow flag number 2 of this main event. Let's Jack go back to work with another Full Velocity Instant Replay brought to you by jmaxstrong.com. And we find Henry Jones and Jared Couch getting into the two of each other. They had a disagreement of space, and they will go around. And there is our second yellow flag of the night, brought to you by Jonathan's Journeys, jmaxstrong.com. Check out their great website now. Follow Jonathan's Tale. They sell medical apparel to pay for some of his expenses. Had a stroke, been fighting back from. Check out the Modern Gamer over on Facebook as well. A great follow. And also thank you to Tim Cummings from CCM Custom Designs and Engraving for bringing us the story of Jonathan's journeys. Once again, jmaxstrong.com. Under yellow for the second time. We'll break back in with the live call on your source for esports racing. RacingIFlag.com. Green flag goes up in the air. DJ Killenhouse, he will have that roll all to his lonesome. And he will lead him down to number 1 and 2. But Kyle Surratt, the number 18, the coach is on the roll, as is Peacock's number 61. Let's race for second now and third on back off of 2. Imagine that, Sam. Do you watch this every night? Kyle Surratt running the bottom. Have you ever not seen that before?
I guess I see him more on the
Kyle's always on the bottom. And he gets so far down there, he disappears out of my camera view off at 2 from time to time. The coach running in second, but we have our third yellow flag of our main event. Yellow, yellow, yellow on lap number 20. It looks like it's going to be the 6th car of Ryan Bronson involved with this. Kurt yellow flag looks like himself. And did he get caught up on another car over there? Is the Jack's going to show it off? Got into the Alex Brewer number 1 car, so got in the back at Alex. Oh, buddy, look at that. That's a wide. Henry Jones is involved. Eric Eichstadt's involved. Jordan Curdy's involved. We're tearing them up, Sam. 3 yellow flags first 20 laps. The old adage is, if you want to finish first, you first have to finish. Dirtying them up early.
Yeah, you're right about that.
All right, folks, for the third yellow flag of the night on lap number 20, we'll step away, save the voice for a little while. We'll break back in with the call live on your source for esports racing. iRacingIFlag.com. Green flag will go back to the air on lap number 22.
Kyle
It's
hit
going to
the
be
cone.
DJ Kilinowski. The cone flew. Did anybody catch the cone? Kyle Surratt hit the cone. Cone's got to matter
Lives
too.
matter.
Cone lives matter.
Yeah,
Sam,
didn't
you
didn't
leave
we
a cone.
start? Yeah, didn't we start that tag at my Atlanta race?
We did.
A couple months ago.
We sure did. Cone lives matter. Stay away from the cone. I don't know if that cone ever did to Kyle Surratt, but he made him a victim. Seen that happen a little while ago. If you watched a NASCAR race earlier this afternoon, Kurt Busch did the same thing to a cone. How those cones don't get paid enough to be in harm's way, I'll tell you what. It's kind of like a corner flagger. No respect for the corner flaggers either. Them guys, and Todd being a corner flagger wants to hide behind a goofy Ute tire of all things, and not protect himself from a wall for an oncoming race car. But that's a whole other debate for another day. We exit turn number 4, completing lap number 24. DJ Kilinowski will lead the way over Kyle Surratt, Josh Peacock, Josh Ely, and the number 9 car of Barrett Bishop. That black car is on the roll. Don't look behind him too far, Sam. Kyle Moyer is there, and the points leader, David Blackberg, the number 16, he's lurking in the shadows as well in turn 3.
Yeah, DJ, Kyle, and Josh were 3 wide on the backstretch, and they're 3 wide. Looks like coming off of turn 4. Either that, or it just could be my camera view messing with me. But still, those top 3 coming around.
And we got some wall riding off a second corner because DJ Kilinowski made some love to that wall up the second turn. That opens up a door for Surratt to the low side. Josh Peacock may throw it in down there as well, as we had a good 3-car race to the lead. Surratt down low, Kilinowski up high, and now Peacock going to swing it even lower. 3 wide for the race lead. We drag race off into turn 1.
If Josh keeps running that line, he'll be up front in no time. I believe he's inside the 18 of Kyle Surratt. Right back at his corner, but still on the inside. He's coming around into turn 4, coming on to the front stretch, coming across the line. It's still DJ Kilinowski up front with Kyle Surratt in tow, but Josh Peacock, as we have a 4th contender come into the fray. Looks like the 09 of Josh Ely is finally getting into the action up front.
I'll tell you what, we call it 4, I'll call it 6 or 7 because Bishop is right there on the door ready to pounce. Kyle Moyer is there. David Blackberg, the number 16 car, is into the mix as well. So that's a good 7-car race up front. Don't count out Tyson Pankow and Jim Revis. They're not too far behind as well, running 8th and 9th. So we're seeing a good one here as we now approach halfway. Next time by, we'll put 29 laps complete. And now we have a yellow on the speedway. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Some hard-ass racing. Team Hard Motorsports yellow flag number 4 for the main event. And we just called out Bubba's name, the X91 of Tyson Pankow, I believe him and David Blackberg having a little exchange. Not a good one there. There wasn't enough real estate to accommodate the 2. Pankow into the back of Blackberg. Around he goes, Sam. Yellow flag out right as we come to halfway.
And the 21 of Jim Revis also got into the back of the 91.
Almost like a checkup right there. I'm not sure Jim really could have done anything different there to avoid the contact, really.
Nah, I don't think he could have. But Jim, I'm pretty sure he's just running his race, trying to get around. As Blackberg in the 10 of 40.
16.
Yeah,
40 and Jordan Curdy. Yeah, that's what I see you're talking about. The 40 car. Yeah, they got together over there.
Well,
also, keep in mind here, Sam, let me cut you off there for a second. David Blackberg, he was involved in that wreck. He's going to restart deep in the field with 30 laps remaining. That's the series points leader. That's not the kind of night he was hoping to have.
I wouldn't think so. As Blackberg now comes off pit road, joins up at the end of the line.
Oh, yeah, we certainly will. As Pancow will also come out of the pits and, yeah, I said get to the end of the line there. So we're working around under yellow. I want to say hello to all you gang out there watching on the Full Velocity Racing Network tonight, live on Facebook Live and YouTube and Twitch TV. We hope everybody is out there doing well in these strange, peculiar times. Phil Licasio, the voice of the network. My colleague tonight is Sam Perry. Our friend from BladeNo.com was gracious enough to come out here and hang out, give me some insight, and somebody to bounce the conversation off of. Is we've been working real hard here between all of us here at the network the last couple of weeks. So giving Todd a little bit of a breather. We were out there with DLR a little while ago. Todd's going to be grouped up, ready to rock and roll from DirtSeries.com here a little bit. I believe him and Jack will be over there as well. So let me do this one. I'll step aside. I'll have dinner. I'll watch you guys take in some of the sights and the sounds and what's going on. So we hope everybody's doing well. A busy week, a start of a busy, busy week. Till the network here has said we got great leagues on tap. South Texas Speedway tomorrow. Spring Showdown Series on Tuesday. Dirt Warrior Racing League Street Fights here on Wednesday. And the big ones, midget cars at Thompson on Thursday with the Neva Midgets and Speed51.com on Thursday with the CitizenU.com Modified Tour. So we're Sunday here. The Sunday Shootout. We were going back to green, but it didn't last very long. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow flag there, Sam. Right after the exit of turn 2, we had something happen.
Yeah, let me take a look at Jack's gonna beat me to it.
Yep, the hammer, Henry Jones. Henry Jones, Kevin Prettyman, and Ryan Bronson of the 6 car got involved again. So that is our 5th yellow flag of the main event. We're past halfway, 34 laps in, 60 laps of distance. Thank you for watching us. We'll tune in, rolling, break back in here after. We'll give you the call to restart. We'll save the voice here under yellow on your source for esports racing, as Phil has completely forgot how to English. All right, the lights are out around the speedway, and it's time to put the Sunday Shootout Series back under the green flag, this time by 37 laps of 60 complete. The leader is the number 13 of DJ Kilanowski with Josh Ely, Josh Peacock, Kyle Surratt, Barrett Bishop, Kyle Moyer, Jim Revis, Alex Brewer, David Brewer, and Dan Stifler. That's our top 10. Let's return to racing. Did we get a single file restart that time? I believe we did. Let's go. Oh, no, it was double file there. It was up there in the leader, and it was Delaware. That's got figured up. We're 4 deep off of 2, Sam. 4 deep. Revis to the low side of Stifler, Brewer, and, they almost ran out of space over there off of 2.
They sure. as we go on board with Kyle Moore, but they sure were 4 deep, and it's a good thing they kept it clean coming off of that turn.
Well, they made 4 wide work, and I think it can work here briefly. But you know what wouldn't work? 5 wide.
6 feet.
6 feet, exactly. 5 wide would last us about 6 feet as we roll it off into turns number 3 and 4. Now DJ Kelenowski, he is under fire for the lead, because look at who's down low alongside. Is that Josh Peacock? It certainly is, and Josh Healy is trying to follow. Good race for the race league now as we 40 laps going up to the scoreboard.
40 laps up on the scoreboard. 20 to go at the line. Josh Peacock is now out in front. I wasn't paying attention to we had a lead change. Josh Peacock out front at the line. He's he beat Kelenowski out for that lead. Give me just a second, y'all. I'm gonna step back myself and just take a look at when he
Coming off at 2 there on the restart, Sam, I believe. He found the low side, found the room down low, put the gas pedal down, motored on around, and now using the benefit of that low side, he is going to lead now DJ Kelenowski, but the 13 isn't going away. He's still working on the top shelf. I think that's what the track may be going. It may be heading up high, and Kelenowski's going to try to run down Peacock, but Josh has done a really good job. Even through that little rut off the exit of 2, that car really gets a good run off. Josh able to hold on to the advantage now down into 3.
Yeah, he is coming off of 4. He's still got a nose out in front. He's actually got a whole car out in front of Kelenowski now. Still leading that lap, coming off of turn 2 onto the backstretch. He's I'm like I said before, Josh Peacock. He's a good racer. He'll race you clean as best he can.
Oh, he certainly does. We're wrecking through 3 and 4. Kelenowski got turned in front of the field, and they stacked it up, and so far, there was a yellow flag. I thought that could not bring a yellow out. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Now 44 laps complete here at the U.S. International Speedway. Kelenowski got turned around off the 18 car of Kyle Surratt as DJ was running the high lane coming off the wall. Kyle got in there hot. They two make contact. Around they go. And there's the story of our J-Max Strong Full Velocity Instant Replay. Yellow flag, believe number 6 of our main event will come out with now 15 plus laps remaining on your source for esports racing. All right, get ready to go for the restart now. 47 laps into the Full Velocity Racing Network. It looks like the 91 car has been retired for the night. Tyson Pankow onto the infield, so he'll join. It looks like Ryan Bronson and Mitch Enos, I believe, off the racing surface. We also have Marcus Brown's car down there as well, getting some work on. Let's go back under the RacingIFlag.com. Green flag, Josh Peacock, Josh Ely, DJ Kilinowski, Kyle Moyer, and Jim Revis, our top five as we go back to racing now 3 deep again. These restarts from Harry off of 2.
Hey, Phil.
What's up?
Don't look now, but here comes Blackburn.
On the back. Where did the 16 car come from? I had to go to the back of the field. The points leader I thought was going to be a bad night. Going to regroup it. He's up in the top 6. But we're going to slow it down again. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Team Hard Motorsports yellow flags at 6, at 7, I think, on lap number 49. So it was a lap continuing to wind down. This race starting to drag on as we can get some good green flag running. This looks like the 7-11 of Roger Woody got into a 9 of Barrett Bishop. Yep, looks like that may be the story. That's going to be what it is. That's going to put us under yellow for the 7th time live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. And now it looks like Eric Eichstadt comes in late. A 12 car involved. Wrinkles up the blade node sticker. I'm going to have to have Sam go down there and buffer that. So, Sam, you go fix that. We'll regroup here. We'll ride around under silence, under yellow, on your source for esports racing. All right, well, I just got called an essential work employee here for the Full Velocity Racing Network. So that means I'm going to tell Sam and the gang at Blade Note, I'm going to tell you right at Sam's pay. I need hazard pay. We're essential. We're out there. We're running the risk of, hurting ourselves or hurting somebody's feelings. The feelings being something, don't they? So we'll make my invoice out to Sam at BladeNote.com. As we go back to racing, Josh Peacock leads.
Yeah, you can send an email to there, but you'll get that Merrill or Damon email coming back saying, we don't know what this email address is.
I'll just do it.
We'll give it to Vlad. That's right. Vlad will take care of us. So Sam's going to be sleeping on the job. Imagine that. Sam Perry never sleeping on the job. As he's off, and we're off to number 4. That would not be good. Yeah. Sam, truck drivers should not fall asleep while they're driving. Not a good idea.
Never do.
That's a good thing to hear. As we race off to number 2, I thought a new race. So there was Peacock down there. He disappeared. They get to the low side on the 2. I can't see him. They just kind of go away wherever they're at. I'm even in TV3. That's weird. Josh Ely, the 09, now up to 2nd. DJ Kilinowski off the wreck, still running in 3rd. But here comes Kyle Moyer, the 11 car, finding some speed here late. He's going to contend for a podium spot, 11 versus 13 for 3rd over in turn 1.
Where is E.J. Jones? I'm pretty sure E.J. Jones would have chased down Josh Peacock and taken over the lead already.
That's a good question. I hope EJ's doing all right. We'll have to check in with him because absent is the Cedar Cove number 84. There's no grill smoking. There was no food. There was no fireball cake. And I got an empty belly. So, yeah, missing EJ. We're going to hope EJ Jones is doing well out there. EJ, if you're watching, shoot us a message. Let us know you're doing all right. But we had a race for the lead brewing. Peacock leads over Ely, but through 3 and 4, and this time off 1 and 2. Looks like some peekaboo being played The 09 keeps looking to the low side, trying to find room around.
Yeah, that 09 and Josh Ely, he's trying his best to get around Josh Peacock coming off of Fords. Josh keeps shutting the door on him. As another yellow comes out.
Eighth one of the main event coming out now. 55 laps complete, so 5 laps remaining and bordering on a little bit of overtime. We slowed on down again. Let's take a look-see here why we're under our yellow flag. Oh boy, David Brewer and Barrett Bishop. There's 2 names you don't see wrecking together every day. Well, that looks like that's the story, Sam.
Yeah, it certainly looked like it as I'm looking over at Facebook, and looks like that. Yeah, got turned around. The 71 blinked just a little bit. Yeah, the 71 got by cleanly. But I don't know if it scared him or not.
I don't know. David definitely went to the left, and I'm not sure he knew Barrett was down there or not, but the 9 car back of the 319 turned him around, and there's the story of our 8th yellow flag of the main event. We are getting on the edge of overtime. I don't know if we're going to go to it yet. We're going to get dangerously close, so don't go anywhere. The finish and drama, the Blade Note Sunday Shootout, will return right here live on your source for esports racing. The finish is coming up next.
So, Phil, if they wreck again, blame Jack.
All right, we ready to rock and roll. A green-white checker. Oops. We are going into overtime. Josh Peacock going to have the row all to himself with Josh Ely behind him. Kaya Moyer, David Blackberg, DJ Kilinowski. They make up the next row off to number 4. iRacingGuyFlag.com. Green flag in the air. A green-white checker finish. To settle it here tonight, we'll get 3 attempts at it. Sam says we're going to do it right on the first one. So I'm going to take Sam. We reckon 1 and 2. Ely's around. Blackberg, Stifler. Parking lot. Parking lot in turns number 1 and 2. Yellow, yellow, yellow. And it happened right off the second row. The 09 car got turned, and we're going to have a second attempt, Sam, at a green-white checkers finish to settle it. That happened right up the front. I'm not sure anybody was really at fault. There was just a big checkup, and everybody kind of got squeezed out of space and turned around. It's like going on the interstate in Birmingham. You stand still and you can't move.
Oh, okay. Yo, if y'all don't want me in the booth anymore, just tell me.
Oh.
No, but Birmingham's not a bad. It's Atlanta that has the bad traffic in it.
I'll bet you it does. And I've been through Atlanta one time. And, yeah, it wasn't bad. But once we left the airport, and, you know, or once we got toward the airport, going through the city, yeah, traffic in Atlanta, I've seen some bad places, and I've been in New York traffic. I'll say Boston traffic absolutely sucks. Atlanta definitely gets congested. So if you're stuck in that, Sam, in the truck, that a boy, man, because you truck drivers right now, you guys are the reason we're all surviving in these really weird times we're in.
Although Atlanta's not bad. It's, I mean, I live,
Where's the worst? Where's the worst that you've been in a truck?
The GW Bridge.
Oh, goodness. That's up in my neck of the woods. We've been on the GW. Oh, my goodness. I can't imagine that in a truck is very pleasant.
Well, it hurts the wallet.
Ugh. What in the New York, New Jersey metro area does not hurt the wallet? I mean, you see, and I live up here in Connecticut, so I'm not absorbed from a tax or the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Yeah, we are tax deaf up there, but the GW Bridge, going over that thing, they really like that thing because what is that now? Last time I crossed it was $15. I can't imagine a truck; it's much cheaper.
Yeah, try about I'm spitballing here, but last time I heard it was probably $100 to cross the GW in an 18-wheeler.
Grief. Yeah, that don't surprise me at all. And that great tax money goes to all the shortages in New York we're seeing right now. So yeah, imagine that. Take all the money out of our wallet and still can't do a lot to solve a lot of the world's crisis over there in the New York City area, where we hope everybody's doing well. We want to say that first and foremost. Thoughts and prayers to all the people out there all over the globe that are really being affected by this COVID-19 stuff. But yeah, I know New York City, not too far from me, about 2.5 hours away. So yeah, that's getting a little close for comfort. We're going to go back to racing here with a green-white checker as Josh Peacock will have. They're all by his lonesome. And now the complexion of the top couple of rows has changed. Kyle Moyer and DJ Kilinowski are in the second row. David Blackberg and William Hargraves, the 71 car. William doing a good job on the top five. Get Jordan Curting, Jim Revis back there, Josh Ely, and who's alongside Josh back there as I lose my camera. That looks like it is a Justin Pruitt 07. That's going to be our top 10 off to number 4. iRacingIFlag.com. Green flag back in the air. Green white checker attempt number 2. Is this the one?
Maybe Josh Peacock. They're bunching up bunching up back there. It doesn't look like anyone's going around just yet. But got DJ Kilinowski outside Josh Peacock for the lead.
Certainly are. Off turn number 4. The white flag goes up into the air. Oh,
nope.
Maybe not. We got a wreck into 3. So the yellow going to come out before we took the flag. So we will get a third and final attempt at a green-white checker finish. I have never used them up here on the network before. Never gone through all 3 and finished under yellow, but this one's going to slow it down. I believe number 10 of the yellows tonight from the Lakeland, Florida, USA International Speedway. So slow it down again. Yellow on the Speedway, and I'm going to guess that Kevin Prettyman and Jim Revis were involved around this one. It's just a guess, but I think a good one.
All right.
Another parking lot. Kyle Surratt's involved over there. I think Henry Jones, Skeggy Thrash. It's another little bit of a parking lot over in turn 3. So we thought that may be the one, Sam. Well, they say April Fool's us. We're going to have a third attempt.
I don't even think we will. It looks like we're reaching the end of the 45-minute time limit.
All right. Well, we're running low on time too. You're saying, yep, time limit says 45 minutes. Oh, buddy, we may be in trouble. We could be in trouble on this one. But yeah, I want to respond to our buddy Paul out there. Who Paul for the first time today is first time I've seen his name out there in the chat. Says he's a truck driver, and anywhere north of Richmond on 95 is the worst. And yep, $100 to cross the GW Bridge. Insanity. And Paul, thank you. Salute you guys driving the truck, doing all you guys can to keep us all stocked up and supplied with everything we need as we are under yellow. And I've been up against this time limit a time or two before, Sam, and we've gone by 45 minutes, and it hasn't clicked back over to anything yet. So I'm going to assume that we're going to take a green-white checker finish still. 2:35. Can we get green-white checker attempt number 3 in 2:35? I think we can. I think we can.
Jack's got a few more gadgets up with him.
Yeah, he does.
All I have is the elapsed time right there by my big green button.
Me too. And that's how we do our broadcasts about here. But Jack's got the real-time telemetry. The guy's the best as the pace truck dives on for cover. Final green-white checker attempt of the night. It's going to be Josh Peacock will lead us to the green flag. We got 2 minutes to get this done. I think they can do it as we are in the turn number 1 and 2. Peacock going to try to pull away the stack up for second on back. Moyer and Ely to the left side as we race down the back chute into turn number 3 and 4. Can Josh Peacock hold on? Here comes Kyle Moyer. One more shot to the low side, and white flag going in the air this time, Sam.
Yeah, white flag going in the air. Next flag ends the race. Josh Peacock in turn one, holding back the 11 of Kyle Moore, 13 of DJ Kalinowski as they bump in the back there, but nobody's gone
straight.
around just yet. They're still straight.
Certainly are. Racing for third, Ely versus Kalinowski. That's for a spot on the podium, but off to number 4. Checkered flag goes in the air. Josh Peacock's going to win the Sunday Shootout Series at the USA International Speedway. Kyle Moyer in for 2. Third will go to DJ Kalinowski by an eyelash over Josh Ely. Barrett Bishop will finish up 5th. 6th for David Brewer. William Hargraves will finish 7th. Kyle Surratt 8th. Justin Pruitt 9th. And Ryan Bronson scheduled rounds out with a top 10 with Dan Stifler, Eric Eichstadt, David Brewer, Alex Brewer, Jim Revis running out our top 15 with Skeggy Thrash, Henry Jones, Kevin Prettyman, Roger Woody, Jordan Curdy will finish up 20th. 21st, Mitchell Enos, Tyson Pankow 22nd. Marcus Brown 23rd, and Jared Couch running out our 24-car field. From the USA International Speedway, this is the Full Velocity Racing Network. We're going to head to Discord for the post-race show. We'll hope you'll jump over there as well with us live on your source for esports racing. Back here live, the Full Velocity Racing Network post-race show presented by BladeNode.com. Simple web solutions powered by nerds. Web hosting, VPS servers, dedicated servers. Look no further than our friends at BladeNode.com. They will take great care of you as we move to the post-race show. Today's winner in Lakeland, Florida will be the number 61 car of Josh Peacock. Second place for Kyle Moyer. And a third place finish. I feel like I've talked to this guy a lot here recently, and that's because he's running really damn good. The HRE number 13, DJ Kalinowski. DJ finishing up third on a very tough racetrack, a tough night. You survived with a top 3 run, man. How you feeling after that one?
Feeling pretty good. I wish the top wouldn't have went away so fast, but it is what it is.
That was kind of weird for USA night as well. I was expecting the high side to be really there all night long. Even the wall line, you guys usually wall bang get a run. Even that went away. That was really strange, was it?
I've seen it do it here. Once there's enough laps, the cushion kind of develops to where there's a hole between the cushion and the wall, and it really eats you up. So if you hit that, it really messes you up. So I was kind of experimenting with a slider because the bottom, everyone was just kind of nose to nose or nose to tail. So I was just trying.
You guys did what you could. It was a challenging night, a challenging racetrack. DJ, the HRE number 13, coming home in the third spot. A good points night for you, bud. Let me give you the mic here and let you thank your crew and your team.
I want to thank my teammates at HRE Motorsports, Dirt All Access, Team Friday, Milner Media and Design, Outlaw Dirt Series, Wild West Pro Late Model Series, my Aunt Susie that watches every single one of my races, and my wonderful girlfriend Mary for allowing.
thanks them all every night, and he has to, because they are people that allow this guy to go out there and show all the talent he does. Car number 13, DJ Kilinowski, a third-place run here tonight for the Sunday Shootout. We'll let him go, and we'll take a little further walk as that bright white and green number 11 car is parked down here. That is Kyle Moyer. Kyle, a good second-place run for you. A lot of you cars look like you've come through a demo derby. Your car, for the most part, is pretty much straight. Tell us about your race, man. There was a lot of exciting things going on.
I started up front, fell to the back there. I had too tight of a car there in the beginning of the race. Worked my way back up through, and I got a second. I didn't really have any Josh, any other 4 laps anyhow, but it was a good run.
Certainly was. It was a tough racetrack tonight. I'll tell you what, DJ just said the top lane went away completely. Even the wall line was gone. All you guys running nose to tail down low. This place looked really incredibly tough to pass. Do you think that was the reason why we may have saw the escalation of yellows that we would normally see?
Definitely so. Definitely so. We have to slow up going into one, and sometimes people don't get slowed up enough and cause the caution. But we'll get through it. Go to the next race.
You're exactly right, dude. We'll all get through it. We all get through all these things together. A good run for you tonight. A second-place finish. A really good point start for the 11 team. So let me give you the mic one more time and let you thank your team and your sponsors and your people behind you that help you go faster.
Thank you. First off, thank you guys for broadcasting it. Thanks for the league, Jim for starting it, and all the guys that did start it. Jim for painting the car, and thanks to the team for practicing all the time and making us go fast.
Well, it paid off here tonight on what was a really bizarre night from Lakeland, Florida. Kyle Moyer will finish up with the 11 car, a second-place run. I'm certain we're going to talk to Kyle again really, really soon, as we'll let him go, and we'll take a walk down into Bladeno.com Victory Lane, and they find a familiar face down here in the winner's circle. Car number 61, JP Designs, our buddy Josh Peacock, parks a dirt car back where it belongs here, Victory Lane and USA Speedway Band. But I'll tell you what, there was a lot of pacing out there tonight, but you had to really dig when you guys were up front. Racetrack was really weird.
Yeah, luckily I ain't gonna say it fully locked down at the bottom. That top was really tricky to hit. But luckily I gotta give a massive shout out to Kyle Surratt. We went to tinkering on the setup that he built, and the only downfall just kind of had to be married to the bottom, but luckily enough track come in our favor to where we could do that, and everything turned out all right for us.
Yeah, it was really strange. You usually see this place where the middle line will stay good. The outside lane always stays really good here. What do you think? I'm sure you'll agree with me that probably played a role for all the yellow flags we did see, because it looked so dang tough to pass. You really had to lay the feather to the guy in front of you to almost root him out of the way to make something.
Yeah, I mean, it's especially the way that they've decided to do the tracks this season, which I'm a big fan of. I like when the track gets a little bit slicker, because it helps you a lot in some places to where you could really widen out and get racy, and it's not just a hammer down one lane track. But it also calls for, I ain't saying nothing bad about it. I'm glad they're here, and I'm not trying to target anybody, but a lot of people that's not used to driving on the slick track, maybe it's just a lot of getting used to.
Certainly is. It looked like a challenge, something I certainly wouldn't be up to do myself. But Josh, a veteran of the wars out here, car comes home in one piece. You park at Victory Lane. I think you'll take over the points lead as well. So early on in the year, that's always a good thing. But let me give you the mic here one more time and thank the great people behind this race car. But I know you get a lot.
Yeah, it feels good to park it again. It's been a while. I finished on podium quite a few times, but I never been able to seal one up here lately. But first off, I'd like to give a massive shout out to all my teammates at Bulletproof Motorsports. I hate that Coach ended up having the bad luck that he had, get caught up in that incident with DJ. But I'd like to give a shout out to my sponsors, Tim Cummings at CCM Custom Graphics and Engraving. I'd like to give a shameless plug to JP Designs, putting his badass strap on the car. I'll give a shout out to JMax. Check him on Facebook at JMax Journeys, Jonathan's Journeys, and also jmaxstrong.com. Check out, they got some pretty cool apparel for sale. You guys being on the race car and all that you do for me and putting on phenomenal broadcasts as always. And all the guys at DWR for putting the league on, and everybody out there watching. I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh, we hope they did as well. We did our best with it tonight here, but Josh Peacock, the winner in the number 61 car, parks it again. A good night for him and a good night for all of us. Has been a busy day in the Full Velocity Racing Network. I want to thank them. I want to thank Jim, all the gang over here at DWRL. Got to thank Sam Perry for joining me here tonight Jack True and Todd Stanton and Ron Piles, the best group in the business here at the Full Velocity Racing Network. Thank our great sponsors before we sign off. We got so many of them. T-Bar Motorsports, iRacingIFlag.com, Voiles Trucking. Of course, we're going to thank jmaxstrong.com, our Full Velocity Racing Network Instant Replay sponsor. Also, Bladeno.com, they're proud partners to us. The South Texas Speedway, we'll have those guys in the air tomorrow night. Make sure you tune in. Charlie Milner Media and Design, great stuff by all of him as always. Sheffield Graphics, our onboard sponsor. Trash Panda Graphics, 3D Racing, the TDR Racing League, JP Designs, the Cyber Thunder Racing League, and the iRacing Dirt Painters. For all of us here at the Full Velocity Racing Network, my name is Phil Lacasse. We'll see you back here next time. Tune in about, call it 20 minutes or so from now. Todd and the gang will have a Dirt Series voice over on our channel as well. So tune in. We'll see you back here live on your source for esports racing.